Hi, this is Dr. Drang, and I'm going to demonstrate a few features of pCalc for the iPhone, in particular the use of unit conversions and physical constants. So the example I'm going to use is a comparison between the current and the traditional definitions of the nautical mile. Now we can get the current definition straight from pCalc. We'll put in a 1, and then we'll go to the unit conversion key, which looks like an A arrow B. And you see here that there are all kinds of categories of units. We'll choose, of course, length, and then we'll go here to nautical miles. And when we choose that, the next screen that comes up is what 1 nautical mile is in all of these different units. And we'll choose meters. The current definition is, as you might expect when you see a whole number of meters, the current definition of a nautical mile is 1,852 meters even. So, the old definition of the nautical mile, the traditional definition, was the distance traveled by moving 1 minute of arc on the surface of the Earth, which, if you think about it, is a pretty useful definition for people who are at sea because they know their position purely by angles, longitude and latitude. So, in general, to calculate an arc length, you multiply the arc's angle in radians by its radius. Now in this case we're looking for 1 minute of arc. That's 1/60th of a degree. So we'll invert 60, and now we're going to convert an angle from degrees to radians. Now you notice that pCalc, if you set the preferences in a particular way, pCalc will remember your most recent conversions. And the most recent angle conversion I did was degrees to radians, so I'll just plop that out, and that will save me a couple of keystrokes here. So there's my angle, 1 minute of arc in radians. Now I need to get the radius of the Earth. It just so happens that pCalc knows what that is. So you hit the constant key, which is the 42 key. That's a Douglas Adams joke, of course. The radius of the Earth is one of the astronomical constants. We'll use the mean radius of the Earth. It's in kilometers. So when we multiply these two together, we will get the old definition of a nautical mile in kilometers. Well, let's convert it to meters, and rather than going through the conversion key, I'm just going to multiply it by 1,000. And we see that we're pretty close. How close? Well, let's swap these two and then do a subtraction. And you see that the difference between the two is about 1¼ meters. So they're very close. It's about 4950 inches, something like that, for those of us who are in the United States and don't understand the metric system. Now, if we want to know the comparison between the two definitions as a percentage, let's go back. Hello, there we go. We'll swipe backward to undo, and that's a pretty cool feature of pCalc, by the way. So now our stack is in the condition that it was in before. Let's swap them back and hit the percent change key. And what we see is that they differ by just 2/3 of 1/10 of 1%. And there you have it, physical constants, unit conversions, and some undoing in pCalc.